time is 11:01 on this late Thursday night, April 11th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel Late Night News on this late Thursday night, April 11th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. We have a time of 11 o'clock on this late Thursday night. We have a temperature of 45 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel. Late Night News on this late Thursday night is President Trump pressure deals to release detained immigrants into so-called sanctuary cities. Conservatives push immigration out Cuccinelli for DHS head. Ohio 6-week abortion ban becomes law. Opponents will sue. Medical Association blasts military's transgender policy. Senate confirms former oil and gas lobbyist David Bernard as Interior Secretary. Kim Jong-un has circulated sketches and pursued this energy strategy to keep North Korea afloat. Thousands of Stop and Shop unit workers go on strike, walk off job. A charred gas can received an arrest and fires at 3 black churches. Lori Ivani made 254 TV appearances in a year leading up to a legal troubles research shows. Schumer McConnell trade blame as Senate declines. Coffee shop owner killed in North Carolina gas was supposed to save beyond, fire chief said. Guard Revolution has started down protest continues the spike curfew. Assange Ecuador had relationship akin to a testing tale novella. India, democracy can be at stake in its election started on Thursday. British Prime Minister Theresa May faces Brexit rebellion over new exit delay. Man ejected in a truck rollover on Bridgewater Highway. East Providence KFC closed fallen early morning fire. Uber losing $1.8 billion a year reveals IPO filing. Disney CEO Bob Iger said he will step down in 2020 when a succession plan is formed. Rite Aid will sell CBD products in Washington, Oregon. Like that, some news from the Sun Chronicle. The Dow down 4.11 points to 26,143.05. S&P 500 28.32 unchanged. The Nasdaq down 6.89 points at 79.47.36. Israel's moon lander crashed, and that's okay. Falcons Heavy, SpaceX's giant rocket launches into orbit and sticks its landing. NASA compares true astronomy of the space age to the human body. Why didn't scientists photograph the black hole at the center of the Milky Way? Herbal drug quantum linked to almost 1 an overdose death, CDC said. Measles outbreak tetrapods, New York City steps up response. Like that. Stop looking at that news from Mars. Pope Benedict the 16th announced when it was just used in a Catholic Church believing it on the revolution that he said it made it acceptable. Appeals court stays execution of Alabama death row inmate. Born CEO Airlines Cessna 737 MAX software fix. After delays, SpaceX's powerful Falcon Heavy lifts off in Florida. A former White House official will appear before a House Oversight Committee on April 23rd as part of a House probe that Trump's administration's security clearance process, the lawyer said. I get some news from the wires. City Council Perka to challenge her rule for Edinburgh Mayor Shaw Ball, responding to challenge Edinburgh Mayor Texas record. Candidates blocked their special town election in North Edinburgh. Moreover, women killed by drunk driver in North Edinburgh tells us grief as part of warnings in prom season. Alleged stalker of Mansfield teacher ordered without help without bail. Edinburgh to keep Edinburgh beautiful citywide city spring cleanup is set for Saturday. City Council proposed to shut down proposed Edinburgh hunting ordinance. Dartmouth, 2 protesters were arrested and looked like they were ejected from Wednesday's public meeting with the Bristol County Sheriff as the audience permanent question about his participation. Taunton City Hall project taking shape downtown. J-Lo has high praise for the Taunton's native dance troupe. Bristol County District Attorney Thomas Quinn held a press conference Thursday at Wheaton College to warn the dangers of underage driving and drinking had a prom and graduation season. Buckton man women charged with trafficking fentanyl. In Rockland, 3 people in the run for the job as Rockland's new town administrator. Anthony and Sally, interim town administrator in Littleton, and Michael Gallagher, the new town administrator. 2 Quincy teens accused of assault of a pregnant woman. Red Connecticut. Plane down, small plane has gone down Oregon Road. 2 occupants are trapped in the plane due to the power line down is all being ported about. 14,000 in the popular area with no power. It's 3 hours ago in Merton, Connecticut. Peter Childers Store is 11:07. Time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox down 5-0 played the hero of comeback as they defeat the Toronto Blue Jays 7-6 on Rafael Devers walk-off single with 1 out in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Other Major League Baseball scores: Chicago Cubs 2, Pittsburgh Pirates 0, top of the 6th, San Diego Padres 2, Arizona Diamondbacks 1, bottom of the 5th, subsequent Giants in the Colorado Rockies no score at bottom of the 5th, Cincinnati Reds 5, Miami Marlins 0, Oakland A's 8, Baltimore Orioles 5, Cleveland Indians 4, Detroit Tigers 0, final 10, Seattle Mariners 7, and Kansas City Royals 6, and St. Louis Cardinals 11, LA Dodgers 7, and the New York Mets 6, Atlanta Braves 3. Meanwhile, out at the Garden, it wasn't such good news for the Bruins in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference first round. And after the Bruins got on the board in the first period on a 53 round goal, Toronto responded with 4 straight to take a 4-1 win over the Boston Bruins. Game number 1 of the Eastern Conference first round as Maple Leafs take a 1-game lead over the best of 7 series. In average scores, Calgary 0 and Colorado 0 with 19-9 to live in the second period, and Washington Capitals 4, Hurricanes 2. And in Naughton Sports, it's the Naughton Lancers boys lacrosse, a hard-fought 3-2 win over the Medfield Warriors. And a hard-fought effort with good serves by Zach Steele, Isaiah Chinchilla, and Jacob Beers. Massachusetts Brooks Covered, Massachusetts Sure 18-0 lead at Augusta. Ron James won't stop until Lakers are in championship contention. And how Clay 07 could save words in free agency. The Peter Chill news time is 11:09. Time now for a Peter Chill traffic and transit check. Baby! Let's start off on the MBTA. We're looking good on the subway, commuter rail, and the ferries. All right, highways and byways in New England. $195 eastbound side, also the Fall River stretch. Mass Spec $195 westbound side, so between Seacock and Providence. 296 to the eastbound side, Lowell side, 285 at Johnson. 7 Expressway southbound side, so Pike down at Dorchester. Mass Spec eastbound side, so the 7 Expressway down to Boston. 3 on the northbound side, so on the Marshfield stretch. 180 northbound side, so between Worcester and Leominster. 291 southbound side, Lowell side, Springfield, Massachusetts. 84 eastbound, both ends is back to right. Route 91 in Harvard, Connecticut. Red Parkway, both ends by the Fairfield, Connecticut. 7 Expressway southbound so between Boston to Dorchester, Mass Pike, eastbound side, so on South Expressway in Boston, and 93 northbound side, Lowell, New Hampshire. Interstate 87 the southbound side, Lowell, Champlain, New York, and Route 59, the northbound side, so in South Quebec and towards Montreal. Peter Chill news time is 11:10. Time now for a weather report. Mostly Cascade will low at 34 degrees, calm wind for Friday. Cascade at 53 degrees, calm wind coming southward 5 to 7 miles an hour for Friday. Showers may after 1 a.m. temperature rise at around 56 by 5 a.m. Southward about 8 to 30 miles of chest space. New spots between 10 what it is possible for. Saturday, May before 8 a.m. High day 71 degrees, southwest about 9 11 miles an hour, gust at 32 miles an hour, chest space. Same set. New spots less than 7 days possible. So, alright, mostly cast about 58 degrees, southwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour, chest gust at 21 miles an hour for Sunday. Punt size about 67 degrees, light of wind. Saturday night, chance of showers before 9 p.m. then rain. After 9 p.m., low 40 degrees, southwest about 6 miles an hour, chest space. 8% for Monday, rain 962 degrees, it's around 11 miles an hour, outside 24 miles an hour, chest pressure is 75% for Tuesday, punt test about 56 about 39 degrees, west about 9 11 miles, outside 22 miles an hour for Wednesday, test about 59 degrees, no about 7 miles an hour for Thursday, chest shot, punt test about 56 degrees, southwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour, chest pressure 30%. Right now, not in overcast of 44. That's going to be for the video channel. 11 late night news on this late Thursday night, April 11th, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good day to the Nazi tomorrow morning with a modern report. Hope you have a good night.